All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna let it play, and then we're gonna wind back and probably rewatch a few bits of it. All right. So we'll let it play. I will be talking through it. So I apologize if you miss it, but if you miss anything, we can go back, or you can watch yourself. Whatever. Now the question: will it be pre-recorded, or will it be live? Or will it's actually going to be recorded live? Because pre-recorded, expect a lot of corniness, because that's what pre-recorded showcases tend to be. Especially Dreamlight Valley. I mean, to be honest, the people that play Dreamlight Valley, the demographic's a lot older than I think they anticipated. But all right, here we go. 45 seconds. Ooh, here we go. All right. 30 seconds. I'm not going to count it down. Way too late is that. I'm nearly out of my coffee too. Drunk it too fast out of excitement. Alright. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I bit the kind of. Ooh. Well, it's pre-recorded. So it's a pre-recorded trailer, maybe? Alright, so this is what was at on their Twitter. Let's go, yeah. Let's go indeed. So this is on the trailer, and we dissected this a little bit, so we kind of worked out what the new pets were, like the monkeys, chupacabra, and the snakes. We know the kind of the biomes where it was like Atlantis, desert, and like a jungle forest maybe. So we kind of know a few things just by watching through this. So.
Hi, and welcome to the first ever Disney Dreamlight Valley stream. I'm Krista.
And I'm Kit.
And we're so excited to be your host for today.
So it's pre-recorded.
Over a year since the game
Hi, Mr. Tanker.
Already we've had some incredible, memorable moments. And today we'll be taking a look back at everything that's happened so far in Dreamlight Valley and taking a look forward to what's next.
Together we'll celebrate the first year of Disney Dreamlight Valley and share new content with you.
You could have celebrated the first year of Dreamlight Valley on its first year anniversary, but let's get semantics, I guess.
Throughout the stream, we'll be sharing some very exciting game news for things upcoming this year and beyond. We'll also be hearing from some of the people that made Dreamlight Valley a reality, and there'll be plenty of surprise reveals and exclusive teasers along the way.
Thank you for tuning in today and living magically alongside your favorite Disney and Pixar characters in Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah, no one cares about new stuff. It's very scripted, though. I can turn it up more if you need to. Alright, there you go. So, DDV Balloon.
Follow the steps on screen to redeem the gift bundle, and be sure to stick around till the end, because we'll have another gift bundle coming then. So, hey.
Oh, so there's two. So, DDV Balloon is the first one.
Why don't you tell us a little bit more about what we have in store for us all today?
Well, first, we'll be hearing from the community team. And then the game team will tell us what's next and deep dive into some upcoming content. Be sure to stick around because we'll have plenty of sneak peeks in store from the team.
Oh god, so we're gonna have to do the first half of like everything we already know.
To be part of the amazing Disney Dreamlight Valley.
They're allowed to celebrate.
I mean, Ryan, who are on the front lines every day with players and fans, making Dreamlight Valley the best experience.
Oh, they must hear so many bugs. And it flicks to them, and they're just like going like they're just beaten.
Welcome. It's been over
oh no,
since the game
never mind.
Early access launch. I wonder if you can.
It'd be funny if they're all ragged and like they just
learned about the Disney Dreamlight
twitching.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been just a wild experience from day one.
They're always positive. There'll be never any negative crap.
The community has grown, and it's just really important for us to foster.
Won't even mention the bugs. Won't even mention about some of the game-breaking stuff they've had.
The community is really a core of our game, from providing us with suggestions on what they want to see in the game to feedback. We wouldn't be
and money.
So if you want to be a part of that and make sure that your voice is
money.
We encourage everyone to join.
Ran through the community, they had no money.
Share the amazing content that you create in the game. And while we're on that,
they're just chilling in the valley. This is why the
great content that the community shared.
Sound could be higher. All right. There we go. How's that? Is that better?
whoosh, yo, I got magic arms.
Change my outfit here. Look at that, it'll be cute.
Oh. Joe. Oh, they're just showing a bunch of streamers. I'm trying to see if I recognize any of them.
She's so cute. Look at her. Oh my god, she's adorable.
No, didn't recognize any of them.
I don't think Maui's gonna make it up here. Plus, he's
Sunny
here, so.
Daniel Gaming. Ah, Senpai. I know Senpai.
And she loves flowers.
That's a nice one. He really wants to be a part of it, though.
That scared me.
Wow, we finally did it.
Jamie's Chaos. That's a cool name.
Yeah, we got cake.
It's Sunshine Cat. I got a lot of items from her, actually. By just watching a stream, you know, when they did those
looks
live
like the
things.
community has brought a lot of ingenuity to the Valley over the last year. What has surprised you the most about what you've seen?
For me, I would have to say the community's use of the Touch of Magic tool. From creating puns and
Well, I mean, what else
out
could
of
they do?
rugs to tattoos and bathing suits out of random pieces of clothing. It's very
What else could they
impressive.
do?
I can't tell if I'm impressed
The
or
road
terrified,
one.
but
The road one
the
was
community
impressed me. Like when people will make like roads and stuff.
to creating chest hoards and organizing around the tools that we've already given them, it's absolutely blown us away.
So we still have quite a bit of time between now and the end of the year. Is there anything that you can share with the community about
Well,
what
like a
might be
month
coming up?
or 2
I don't want to
months.
say too much because there's a lot of spoilers coming in the stream, but there is something that we can share that I think players are going to be very excited for.
Yeah, a huge part of the Disney Dreamlight Valley experience is the ambiance in the valley, and so we're really excited that between a collaboration of Disney and our amazing sound team, we're able to offer the soundtrack on music streaming platforms as of today, and it's going to be a great opportunity for people to bring.
All right, so you can get the soundtrack. That's a nice surprise.
That's incredible.
That's a
Thank
surprise
you for
number
sitting
one.
down with us. Now let's talk about what's coming in the future and what we have planned.
Or you
for the
saw
rest of the year.
houses are storing different things. Yeah. I mean, that's actually a smarter idea.
The game manager on Disney Dreamlight Valley, and Rachel, community manager. So, what does the team have planned for the rest of 2020?
All right, here we go. Here we go.
So we have a lot of things planned actually. We want to finish the year with a big update, with a lot of content, and one of the great announcements for today is that we had so much fun working with Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas movie in the previous update that we wanted to go a step further and integrate Jack Skellington in the
Oh, look at him.
You will be able to welcome him to your valley, have him live with all other Disney characters, and you will be able to have fun.
By the end of the year.
Fishing, cooking, whatever what you want to do. It will be an
Ooh.
amazing new neighbor to have, and we can't wait to see the player play with him.
So it's no secret that our fans are
That's
fans
cool.
of pumpkins, and I think the Pumpkin King Jack is definitely going to have his home in our players' valleys. But what's more with this update is that we have a spectacular winter star path coming, featuring iconic winter Disney princess looks.
Oh, okay.
And I just know our community is going to love it.
What an exciting update coming this winter.
All right,
And
so
another
so
feature
Winter
we're
Star
talking about is
Path
multiplayer.
and Jack
Anything
Skeleton.
new to share about
Nice.
This is one of the features that have been expected a lot by our player. They ask it a lot. We are eager to bring it also. So I'm happy to announce today that for this update, we are going to introduce the Valleyverse, which is our own tech to multiplayer.
Oh, multiplayer coming this year.
So if you spend a lot of time decorating your house, decorating your world, making sure it's beautiful, you will finally be able to have your friend come to your valley, see all this work, and just show off. But there is more than that. Actually, you're going to be able to exchange items together.
Oh,
so let's
cool.
say you sit on a big pile of iron ingot, for example, in your world, you know? You can give that
So
to your
we can
friend and
actually
then in
exchange
your world.
items.
It's a really cool way to engage with other players. You have also the ability to visit each other Scrooge McDuck store. So
Okay.
if you don't like what you have in stock today in your own valley, feel free to go to
Oh,
your friends and
that's
see what
cool.
they have in stock, and if
Okay.
you're interested in one of these items,
All
you can
right.
purchase it. So that's cool.
That
What
should
makes
make
the valley
getting
such a
like
magical space is
finishing the
friendships
collection a
that our
lot
fans have
easier
created
now.
with the villagers in the valley, and we're just so excited to see.
It's like Animal Crossing, but that's their start. That's that they were saying.
Blossom in the valley with the use of these multiplayer features.
Yeah, and it's really the beginning.
You're hoping more
of
with
this,
Pip and
multiplayer
Leah?
feature.
Yeah,
we
it's
start
beginning.
This update, but we have more stuff in mind also. So
There
we
you
want to build on it and make it even bigger for the future. So stay tuned. We will have a lot of things to announce.
There you go. So this is
They
just the
announced
entry
recently
point.
in a blog post that the game is planning on leaving early access alongside the launch of version 1.0. Can you share more about about that?
With the end of the year, we are getting out of early access.
These questions are not scripted. Did you know that?
Valley. As we all know,
I shouldn't make fun of you. I can do a better job.
Mean a lot of things. First, it means that since September of last year, we have been.
And you know it's cross-platform. It should be. It should be, Zugs.
Trying to see what are like the best.
If Cloud is cross-platform,
with this upcoming update,
I reckon the multiplayer will be as well.
Amount of fixes and improvements so far to make sure the game is as clean as possible for the release. And we also wanted to make sure, in terms of content, it felt complete in a way, with the beginning, the middle, and the end of the Act 1 of the main story and the story arc of the Forgotten. So all in all that will be a good moment for Disney.
That's a really good surprise. Multiplayer's blowing me away a little bit. That's coming. It's coming in December.
Of course, we want to extend a huge and sincere thank you to all of our early access participants whose feedback has been so invaluable to where
this is them doing damage control here.
And of course, we're not going to be forgetting our founders with the move from early access at the end of the year. All of our founders, regardless of the tier, are going to get access to a new set of
we knew about all this stuff.
Moonstones.
So we knew about all that.
Been working so hard. What can you tell us about the roadmap for 2024 for Disney Dreamlight Valley?
Of course, I cannot.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
I have few information to share. We have a lot of updates in mind. We have a lot of character we want to add to the valley. And if you liked the kind of update we brought this year, you're going to be super happy with next year. So
well, no doubt.
I won't be able to reveal too much, but what I can share is the very first Disney realm we are going to release at the beginning of next year.
Okay.
So get prepared. We are going to open the door for the Disney and Pixar Monsters Inc.
Not Monsters Inc. First one. All right.
And Sully. So you will be able to go to this world, meet them, have fun with them, and then bring them to your own valley and have fun, hang out, go fishing.
Finally.
With Mike and Sully and see how they interact with other characters also. Ton of fun.
So this is the free content. This will be the free stuff.
In keeping with Manea's sense for secrecy, I can't release too much information.
God, what's the point of having this if you can't tell us anything?
Each and every update, we're going to be releasing a new star path, so fans can expect exclusive content.
That's what they do now.
Throughout the rest of 2024, and we're excited to reveal today that a new Disney princess is joining the valley, Tiana from Disney's The Princess.
Oh, Princess of the Frog!
Our fans have beignets unlocked and are baking in preparation for her release.
Wow, that was the
Valley yet. Now's really the time before the game exits early.
That was an unexpected one.
A founders pack before they go away forever. There are all sorts of exclusive goodies available for first-time players, and current players are going to get some awesome rewards too. Which brings us to a very special announcement.
Okay.
Long, long ago, in
here we
the
go.
waters beyond Dreamlight Valley, was an ancient kingdom called Eternity Isle.
Eternity Isle, there you go.
Boundless secrets and wonder. But one man's
broke Jafar
and caused a rift in time, and the island was lost. Until now. Discover an all-new world where only you can make things
Whoa, right. What's that? Oh! Something that waters your plants for you! Finally! And that's the new tool.
Is as simple as turning an hourglass.
Interesting.
Meet new friends
Eve.
to help guide your way.
Rapunzel. Gaston. Whoa, chess! Whoa! Do we get to play chess?
Secrets and treasures long forgotten.
Oh!
Isle awaits.
We get to play chess, and because there were coins on it. I don't know. And there's Jafar.
Dreamlight Valley.
We're gonna have to rewatch that again.
December 5th.
Launching at the end of the year, Disney Dreamlight Valley: A Rift in Time will bring players on an all-new adventure in Eternity
Now,
Isle.
can we bring combine the biomes? That's the
Valley,
question.
And it'll add to your base game experience in some big ways. So get ready to meet new friends, explore all new quests, and discover new biomes to make your own. The epic adventure will
spark of imagination, treasure of time.
Whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa! There's phases to it.
Of Disney Dreamlight Valley: A Rift in Time.
There's phases to it, eh? Oh.
I'm here with Josh and Calixta, senior world designer
Calixta,
and lead
that's a
quest
cool
designer.
name.
So we just learned that the paid expansion will take us on an all-new adventure. But what can you tell us about this new place?
So beyond Dreamlight Valley,
I don't like how groomed his beard is. It makes mine look rubbish.
World, and Eternity Isle is one of those places.
Yeah, 3 chapters it looks like.
It really is a place where tons of strange experiments were undertaken long ago. So there are lots of ancient treasures to uncover and magical artifacts.
Yeah, it's definitely the
time. It really is a brand new world for you to discover.
Atlantis kind of feel.
Decorate and find all.
So Shimmy's is so it's.
Dreamlight is full of mysteries, and that's what I love about it. We really wanted to reward our
So
players.
like the store is broken.
That's why we crafted so many secret places for them to discover. I can
confused.
say there's hidden beaches, shrine with old treasure.
Scrooge's store, Remy's store is kind of broken. Do you just restart the
the
valley? I guess.
One of the most memorable locations seen in a Disney movie, but I don't want to spoil it, so I'll stop right here.
So we already had an epic story with the Forgetting. What's the story this time around?
So while you've been dealing with the Forgetting, Jafar has been out there with a plan of his own, trying to uncover some of those magical artifacts I mentioned before on Eternity Isle. The only thing is that his plan, well, it's gone, let's say, horribly wrong. And now time is all tangled up on Eternity Isle. But luckily, he thinks he's found just the diamond in the rough to fix things, which is you, the player.
Well, that sounds a little scary. Do we have any new tools to fix time?
It doesn't sound scary at all.
Absolutely. You'll have your new Royal Hourglass to work with. It's an ancient tool from times past.
Yes, the Hourglass will be the new source of magic player will have to fight many dangers in Eternity Isle, like a Splinter of Fate and Swirling Sands. But thanks to the Hourglass, player will always be able to go through and explore the world.
What about the new characters? Can you tell us more about them?
Sure. So Eve has been on Eternity Isle watching over the Hourglass for the old ruler. You'll find her in one of the new biomes, Ancient's Landing. And
Ancient's
there
Landing,
you have to convince her that you're a friend and not a foe so that you can get the Hourglass. There's also Gaston. Gaston's been shipwrecked in the desert for quite a while in another new biome, the Glittering Dunes.
So it's not mentioned you can transfer them over yet.
Might be able to help you in your journey if you can put up with him for long enough.
And let's not forget about Rapunzel. She's been living in our new jungle biome, the Wild Tangle, all by herself.
Wild Tangle. Yeah, that was the jungle one. Yeah, Wild Tangle.
She also be key to finding an important object for the player quest.
Yeah, Rapunzel's so fun. I can't wait to have her in my valley. I think I'm gonna put her home in the Forest of Valor.
So confirmed.
By the way, just because they're coming
you
with
can
the
move them.
That doesn't mean that we can't have them in our main valley if that's where we want them.
There we go.
Well, thank
cool.
you so much for telling us about the new expansion. It sounds super exciting.
It's reassuring.
Kit is going to love it as well.
So yeah, it sounds like it's more of an exile island. Didn't mention the biomes can be
and I cannot wait to learn more about the beautiful new biomes that we've seen. So we've asked a few members of the art team to help us with
now
that.
this might help, but they may just talk about it. But
the lead concept artist,
if you can't combine them together, what's the point?
What are the new environments that we can look forward to seeing in the expansion?
So in the expansion, we've explored 3 exclusive environments. The first one being Ancient's Landing. So this is a whole
the
area
Lost
where
Atlantis
there
kind of
used to be
feel.
an ancient civilization that has left the area in ruins, and you as a player get to come in and explore the story behind this port town and all the goods that were exchanged and the marketplaces and the experiments that they conducted. We had a very good time designing all the ancient machines that comes with it and how to populate a massive port town.
The next area the players come across is actually the same environment that's been split in 2 by the time dilation caused from when Jafar first came to this land.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool, the little 50-50 thing.
Classic desert features such as cactus, quicksand, and deserted ruins.
There's snakes.
Moreover, on the other side of the rift, the landscape has become
chupacabras
and lush in a jungle biome we're calling the Wild Tangle.
So the chupacabra, so the monkeys must be the lost.
So we spent a lot of time diversifying all the flora that we have. So things like new trees, new plants, new landscaping assets, all things that the player will be able to use to further decorate their valley with.
And of course, they can expect to meet new critters, such as capybaras.
Can we move the biomes to...
Will there be any new ingredients?
Yeah, so we've taken the time to add an even larger list of ingredients for the player. New fruits and vegetables, things like
strawberries, there you go.
Even a fantasy fig. When it comes to gathering, you'll be able to gather cinnamon, which will be exclusive to the expansion.
We've been exploring a lot of inspiration for the new meals in various parts of the new world, so players can expect to be making dishes such as poutine, latkes, and biryani.
We've also taken the chance to explore
Poutine's good.
meals from iconic
Very Canadian
movies,
though.
things like arepas from Encanto.
Can we look forward to any cool new outfits or furniture?
Of course. So with the new environments, we're also introducing three
no more furniture.
Eve, Gaston,
No,
and Rapunzel.
got enough.
Each of which are going to have their own line of friendship rewards.
Yep.
And I'm really excited to show you one of Rapunzel's rewards, which is this really nice suit and gown combo that you'll be able to receive as her signature.
I'm glad they're doing the suit and gown combo instead of just the gown.
Used for both interior design and exterior landscaping. Much of the furniture is designed around the new characters, such as Gaston's archery target, or furniture designed around Eve's.
Oh, that's cool.
For me, what's quite exciting is the new biomes when combined are about the same size as the original village, so players can expect to explore and decorate a vast new land. And of course, it comes with its own new.
So you can't add them.
So you don't
They're
have to worry
separate.
about that.
The Exile Island is confirmed.
Verticality, so players can expect to find twisting passageways that lead to secret areas and spectacular vistas.
Thank you, Stephen and Jenny.
Interesting.
Now, back to Krista.
Well, that's a disappointing bit, but I mean, it is the same size, so.
Now let's get into the game features and mechanics of the expansion. To get into more detail, we're joined by Nicola, the game director, and Jonathan, the lead designer.
Yeah, I don't know. Separating them up just hurts.
Can you tell us more about that?
For sure. This new royal tool, the Hourglass, what players didn't know is that the old rulers of the past of the
Well, it feels like the hour tool is just a gimmick to get rid of stuff.
Have right now in the game in their disposition to solve problems or interact with the world.
Yeah.
So they're gonna discover that tool that has been lost in time for a while with the help of a new ally that they're gonna meet.
And the actual gameplay with the Hourglass is inspired by the game I played when I was a child, such as treasure hunting. So what you can do with this new tool...
The game was called Treasure Hunting, or the thing?
That you can pinpoint their location and pull them out of the flow of time in order to get them. And they are hidden treasures.
Okay, so you can do it everywhere.
Dreamlight Valley,
Alright.
Eternity Isle,
Alright, I see it.
In realms within the Dream Castle.
So I'm so excited about the new Hourglass tool. It seems like it's going to unveil a whole new aspect to Dreamlight Valley.
I don't know, I mean, they're great, but alright.
Disney Dreamlight Valley is all about spending time with friends. And
I'm
one
cynic
thing
there.
we like to do in our team is playing board games.
Yeah, so we decided to channel that love of board games into one that you can play right in the game in Dreamlight Valley with your villagers.
Oh,
So we
cool.
decided to build one that is fast-paced, strategic, and very accessible.
Wow.
You play with figurines representing Disney and Pixar characters that you move across the board in order to collect coins. At the end, the player with the most coins wins.
Is there anything else we can
That's
expect
cool.
from Dreamlight Valley?
That's a nice
Thing that
little
we
thing.
always try to do is deepen the sandbox, and to do that, well, we decided to bring to player a whole new exciting world that they're going to be able to explore, filled with new things to gather and even new critters and things to discover.
And since there's a lot more to get, efficiency is key. So we're introducing Ancient Machine as part of the expansion.
Oh.
Special items that you can craft and put in your village that will provide a really cool new way to automate.
And
Nice.
what's really exciting about these ancient machines is not only that you can be more efficient, but
Yeah.
you're going to be able to do that as well in the original village.
Oh!
of Dreamlight Valley.
Auto cooker.
Now, we've put a lot of ourselves in this game, and we really hope that
Look
players
at that!
enjoy it as much as we do.
You can auto cook food. Oh. About time. That is definitely a way of getting around that. Bulk cook, yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's only with the expansion though, so you might get a little bit of friction there, but...
Thank you so much for joining us to talk about the first ever expansion for Disney Dreamlight
The-
Valley, A Rift in Time.
I did think the biomes would be
Brings an
separate,
all-new adventure with exclusive characters, biomes, and cosmetics.
which I think is why
Remember to
Remy
claim
Shop
your
and that
first
is
gift
there.
Bundle by redeeming the code on the screen. Get even more festive and claim the second gift bundle and put
Is
on
that
your Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse ears. Enter the
DDV
code on the screen
headband?
to redeem your second gift bundle.
To recap, we talked about how the wonderful Dreamlight Valley community, you, had a massive impact on
Me?
game development. And we
No,
heard
didn't
about
have
the
any
very
impact, I was
exciting
lazy.
future of the game. There's so much free content coming soon, like The Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King.
That's
Something we're
cool.
both
That's a
really
really nice
excited about is
change.
the multiplayer mode. With the addition of Valleyverse, you and your friend can hang out together in your valley. We also looked ahead to 2024, adding Disney and Pixar's Monsters, Inc. and Tiana from The Princess and the Frog.
We took a first look at
Clear they haven't got the model yet though.
Disney Dreamlight Valley, A Rift in
This is
Time,
snakes,
with a
yeah.
new story arc, characters, environments, and gameplay. There's so much to look forward to. You can wishlist the expansion now to stay in the loop and get updates about the launch later this year.
But we can't leave you quite yet. We've got one more exciting piece of news, so
Okay.
let's check out one more thing. thing.
Okay.
We are super excited to announce that we'll be growing the Disney Dreamlight Valley community even more. A special version of Disney Dreamlight Valley called Disney Dreamlight Valley Arcade Edition will be launching on Apple Arcade this December 5th. We're thrilled to give new players a way to enjoy the game on their iPhone, iPad, Apple TV, and Mac devices with an Apple Arcade subscription. Disney Dreamlight Valley Arcade Edition is a dedicated game experience that will include the base game alongside our newly announced expansion, Disney Dreamlight Valley
mobile game. It's like, we've got one more exciting announcement. Money for us.
All the latest story updates without seasonal Star Path.
It's like, this doesn't really feel like one of the last things you should leave people with.
Thanks again for joining us for the first ever Disney Dreamlight Valley Showcase.
You kind of, you ended it with, you know, you're supposed to end it with a hiss and a roar, and you kind of ended it with a wah, wah. Oh, that was a tad bit disappointing at the end. Yeah, exactly, RC. What an awful last thing to do. Alright, so there's a lot to dissect here. Alright, so, I'm trying to find, where did it show the roadmap? Didn't it show a couple of roadmaps here?
It's absolutely blown us away.
So we still have quite a bit of time between now and the end of the year.
I'll try and mute it and try and figure out where did it show. I wonder. I'll probably speed this up a little bit, but so Jack Skeleton's a nice surprise though. You have to pay for Apple Arcade though. Yes, yeah, I know. That's why it felt like what? Why did they do that? I need. Is that like a separate thing? We're able to do quests on the same account. I think it's pretty. I think it's cool. Like any way to play the game additional is good, but I don't think it should have been the last thing in the showcase, right? I think maybe they should have done that. I mean, the announcement of Jack Skeleton was way more exciting. If that was that should have been the last thing. Jesus died for our sins. What the hell are you on about? All right. It's your choice to believe this. I know, but I mean, I don't think I'm all of a sudden going to change my mind because a random person came in and just said that. And to be honest, Jesus will be okay with it. Because, well, free will and all that crap, and then God made me the way I did, so if I say I'm not religious and I don't really give a shit, God's okay with that, because he made me that way. My nieces play games on a locked iPad from my sister. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying they shouldn't have ended it that way. I'm trying to find, where's the roadmap? Yeah, I'm trying to find where's the roadmap? Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, there we go. So let's look at this a bit closer. So we got the Pumpkin King on the 5th. So late winter, December. So we go by American kind of seasons, don't we? So and by American I mean North American. So late winter. How long does the winter in America last for? Is it to the end of January? I want to say. I'm pretty sure it's to the end of January. So I would say to the near the Skull Island in the background as well. So I've got a feeling that's going to some way incorporate in the end of February. All right, so probably the end of February then. So we'll get this 5th of December. We'll get the next one late winter, so I'm guessing February if it's late. A vibrant new villager moves into the valley, and we are seeing Donald's boat with Daisy on the front specifically. I've got a feeling we might be getting Daisy. It's the end of our summer. Okay, that makes sense. So that's interesting. I think we're going to get Daisy. I think we're going to get Daisy finally, which I'm looking forward to. I would love for more classic Disney characters. So that's early spring, so winter, spring. So it goes. Oh yeah, it's winter, spring, summer. So we're probably looking at maybe April. We'll say April. Yeah, dear God, give the date. So I think we're looking about April, around about there. Late spring, so April, May, Oh no, so if that's saying early spring, that's saying like probably March. Then March we'll probably getting late, probably end of March. We'll probably get that, and then April, May, probably around May, would get this one, which is says you don't find a realm like this every dynasty. Dynasty, I think that's Mulan. I think the dynasty is referring to Mulan, unless anyone else has any idea. And then we got obviously Princess and the Frog joining at the summit, so in the middle of the year next year. So I think Dynasty kind of refers to Mulan. That's my my guess with it. I can't think of anything else that because Dynasty you got that Chinese kind of influence. I can't think of anything else Dynasty. Maybe I'll type in into Google Disney Dynasty. See what comes up. No, nothing comes up other than just Walt Disney comes up about the Walt Disney Dynasty and stuff. So I don't think it comes up. Duck Dynasty, we're getting DuckTales. Maybe not. So I think that may be Mulan, but it's really hard to tell off that. Oh no, look, what am I doing? This is so stupid. Use the picture, David. I called myself David. That's how stupid I think I am. Look at the flowers coming out. That's Mulan. Mulan. So if you go here, see that? That's what's coming out of the door. That makes sense. Yeah, I did a picture set. I just drew Mulan flowers, and there you go. That makes a lot of sense there. And so that picture specifically, yeah, that's a really good one. So yeah, it looks like that's Mulan. That's Mulan. So that's interesting. So we've kind of got a good timeline what to expect coming up, which I'm rather excited for. It does look like they are settling at around about what between now and the middle of the year, only 6 updates. So it looks like we're going to get 5 updates. Because summer we're looking around about what, June. Why couldn't Palia do a roadmap like that? I think it's because they're releasing content a lot quicker. To be honest, they're doing every 2 weeks. So I think they may eventually go to something like this, but because of the few and far between of these content updates, because you're looking at 5 updates over the course of 6 months. With Palia, you're looking at 1 update every 2 weeks, so it's a little bit different. You want to talk about the 3 chapters now? All right, we'll skip ahead. Let's see if we can find that roadmap. Where was it? I think it was right at the beginning, wasn't it? Because what I think it is, it's there it is. What I think it is also the Eternity Isle is its own separate thing, so that's why they have to give you Scrooge's shop separately and Wally's thing separately and all those things separately because that's the only way you can access them. So Eternity Isle. So the first, I guess, chapter launches on the 5th of December. So explore Eternity Isle, meet Rapunzel, Gaston, and Eve for your island adventures. So it's kind of indicating you will be able to see all the characters straight off the gate. So we don't need to wait for Chapter 2 or Chapter 3. Now, it looks like Spring 2024. What's that? April, May. So we're looking at April, May. Explore Ancient's Landing to discover more of its secrets behind and befriend a very lucky villager. Okay, so it's saying we get another villager outside Rapunzel, Gaston, and Eve. So this is something they didn't reveal because we know we got Jafar. We didn't hear about a 5th character. Who's a very lucky villager? Lucky villager Disney. Well, lucky could be there is a Dalmatian called Lucky. For some reason, Oswald came out. We'll try lucky character. Who would a lucky character be? So when I typed in lucky character Disney, these are the ones that came up. So I don't know. I mean, Oswald seems to be like the number one that pops up a little bit. Luck? Oh, that's the Sky Dance one. I don't think that's going to be it. I wonder what it would be. I mean, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. It could be Oswald. I mean, if you're thinking about the theme of the expansion pack, it's time. It's about going back in time. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit is from back in the day. I think it could be Oswald. Would the base game not get a story for 3 chapters worth of time without buying expansion pack, or there'll be similar to... Yeah, there'll be other realms and stories I think you can unlock. I think, though, this is definitely chapter 2, because Jafar was hinted at the end of the main story. So I think this is chapter 2, but you'll still get free content on the base game. Alright, so I think... This is my guess... is the very lucky villager is Oswald the Rabbit. I think Oswald the Rabbit's going to be in here. And the last one is foil Japar's schemes and fix the Rift of Time. And so that's the last one. That's the summer. So this expansion pack will last for 6 months. Over the course of 6 months. So it does kind of go into my idea. I think they're going to release expansion pack every year. And that's going to be like what they ground every year in is this expansion pack. Every year. I don't like this precedent of setting though. It's like new biomes every single time, but I think I can work with it. I've got a few ideas what I want to do with this. So then what happens after 3 chapters? Sure, you can't keep the expansion pack, keep up with the expansion packs that quick. I don't know. I don't think they ever intended for the expansion pack to come out as quickly as they did. I think they released, I don't know. I mean, now they're not going free to play. I think they can actually divert a lot more resources to actually focusing on building the content instead of just, anything for the cash shop or anything. So I think there is a possibility they can. I guess it just depends on, I guess we'll have to see. I'm optimistic though. I'm optimistic. Oh, hi, Pixie. I know who it is. You're spot on. How did you know how do you know who it was? Very lucky village, Oswald the Rabbit. That's perfect, because I would put him in my little Toontown that I'm building. Along with Daisy from before. Because with the combination of Daisy and Oswald, which I'm really excited about, I think let's see if we go back. I don't know where I put Jack Skeleton, because he doesn't really fit in any... I think I just have to put him in my Halloween Town, because, I mean, where else would I put him? Events one, you looked it up. Oh, you looked it up as well? You looked it up, but, I mean, even if you looked it up, did they confirm it? I think it's Oswald. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy. Events 1 year, 3 chapters is too short without big gaps. I don't know. It depends on the content. It depends on the content, because it could be the chapters aren't that great. Let's be honest. It could be a case of chapters not great. They could have actually got more resources due to the financial windfall they've had for the game as well. Because I mean, you chuck enough people at it, you can design anything. It is a very buggy game, so I mean they do rush a lot of things, so it could have a lot of bugs still. But yeah, that very, very interesting. Daisy and Eve acquired. Now I just need Megan. Oh, Megan Hercules. Oh, that would be amazing. Meg is my Disney crush. Like Meg always has a soft spot. Funny enough, I ended up with a redhead too. So that was destiny, I think. Then a very beautiful redhead. So yeah, so see, the tool feels a little bit. I don't know about that tool. It does feel a little bit not really too practical, I guess. I don't know. Like I don't know how I feel about the tool. it does feel like something that doesn't feel that's going to have much usability outside of once you use it for the first, like a couple of times, and once you find all of them, you won't need to always use it. It's not like the shovel or the axe or the camera or anything like that. No, actually, let's go back to the multiplayer thing, because that is something that I did not expect to be released this year, and they are releasing it this year. And it did say this is the beginning of what they want to do. I'm hoping we can play chess. I think that little chess game, that was very interesting. I didn't expect that. Where is? All right, let's go to the Valleyverse.
So I'm happy to announce today that for this update we are going to introduce the Valleyverse, which.
It's quite interesting they didn't go over all these bits, right? They did go over the Monsters Inc. one, but they didn't really elaborate the others, but it's quite clear what they are. So why did they go? They cover that one. They skipped 2, and then went straight to I think it's Titania or whatever her name is. I don't know Princess Frog. I never watched it. Trading's interesting. Yeah, trading was interesting as well. So people can actually get some stuff off me.
So if you spend a lot of time decorating your house,
Now it says here, at launch, Valleyverse will support exploration of the main valley, player house, and Scrooge McDuck shop. An online subscription may be required to access the Valleyverse. I think that's for like probably like PS or Xbox. I can't pronounce that. How do you pronounce Tina? How to pronounce Tiana. There we go. I got the flow right. Tiana now. People just coming and stealing your stuff. I think I don't think you need to lock things up. I think trading's like, see, what's that? So that must be one of those ancient things they were talking about, but I don't know what it does.
You will finally be able to have your friend come.
The ancient things were quite interesting.
And just show off. But there is more than that. Actually, you're going to be able to exchange items together.
They can exchange it. That's really good. I really like that.
You sit on a big pile of.
I do like the fact that you can go to each other's valleys and go to each other's shops, because that way you just unlock so many things. So we could do like a whole session of me just going other people's. And that's the entry point. Yeah, he makes a point that's just the beginning.
You can give that to your friend,
and I think it's got to really rely on about how the community reacts, and I think if they can get this bit right, they can add things.
It's a really cool way to engage with other players.
You're going to each other, yeah, it's what up. Correct.
Scrooge McDuck store.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
If you don't like what you have in stock today in your own valley, feel free to go to your friends and see what they have in stock. And if you are interested in
nice. I like that.
Feel free to purchase it. So that's cool.
What makes the Valley such a magical space is the friendships that our fans have created with the villagers in the Valley.
No, that doesn't want me. It's great. No. I mean, you get to level 10, you never talk to them ever again.
Our community spaces blossom in the Valley with the use of these multiplayer features.
Yeah, and it's...
What did she say? What did she say? Hold up.
With the use of these our community spaces, and we're just so excited to see the friendships that they've cultivated in our community spaces blossom in the Valley with the use of...
I put a flag on the play because I bet you there's literally no way to communicate to each other in game. You're going to have to build friendships in silence. I mean, obviously you got Discord and all that fun stuff, but I mean, if she's really saying like this is the reason you get the friendships going to blossom, it's like, yeah, come on, you won't be able to communicate in game.
Yeah, and it's really the beginning of this multiplayer.
That's what I'm excited about. That phrase right there. Yeah, it's just the beginning of the multiplayer feature. Because that's what I was hoping for. I didn't want this to be the end of it. I didn't want them to just throw this feature into the game and just go, all right, we've done that. We've ticked off that box and now we can move on. They've made it clear they're going to I think they're probably going to watch it evolve over time, I reckon.
We start with this update, but we have more stuff in mind also.
Exactly, yeah. That's why we want to communicate via your street. Exactly. Well, to be honest, if I was going to have anyone in Valley, and I should do this with Palia as well, I should give the ability of being able to actually join a Discord channel, so it's more live. So it makes more sense because there's always a delay on it.
So stay tuned. We will have a lot of things to announce also.
Perfect. Yeah. So that's coming on the 5th of December. So on the 5th of December, we have the multiplayer feature, we have the new expansion pack, and we have Jack Skeleton. So that's going to be a massive update. It's going to be a massive update.
Can you share more about that?
With the end of the year, we are getting out of early access, so it's a really important moment for.
Literally nothing happens. Like the only thing that happens is people they don't go free to play. Because I think when they were going to go out of early access, they were going to go free to play, and I think that's the only thing that's really changed. But I think it needs to get out of early access. Games should not be winning awards while they're in early access, and this game has been. And you can't just get out.
Amount of fixes and improvements so far to make sure the game is as clean as possible for the release. And we also
what was that? Hold up.
Upcoming update, the biggest amount of fixes and improvements so far to make sure the game is as clean as possible.
That's something I didn't hear first time because I probably was talking out of it. So it means that
we have been spending a lot of time with the community, discussing with them, trying to see what are the best improvement or quality of life they want. We are also pushing with this upcoming update the biggest amount of fixes and improvements so far to make sure the game is as clean as possible for the release. And
there you go. So you've got to have a massive bug fix. That's what I thought they were doing. They're just doing a massive push of cleaning up the game. Yeah, that's what I definitely thought they were going to be doing. So they're going to be doing a lot of fixes as well. So we've got, you could say 4 things. I'd say that's a 4-thing thing.
Of the main story and the story arc of the Forgotten. So
I love his accent.
That will be a good momentum for Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Problem is that every time you try and do a French accent, it makes it sound like you're making fun of it, but I actually like it. It's just got a nice kind of flow. I like it. I'm ready for a break from Palliat. Dude, I mean, this is a perfect time for this. I'm actually blown away by this particular feature because I think this will be incorporated probably in multiplayer. Where is it? Like this bit. This is fascinating. This is absolutely fascinating. Say goodbye to your infinite speed. Oh, I really hope they don't fix that bug. I love that. I feel like that should be a feature. So, okay, so Jack, Michael Wazowski, Daisy, Mulan. I'm guessing it's going to be because it's a realm. So I would say Mulan plus, because we definitely never only just get one character per realm anymore. Tiana plus Eve, Rapunzel, Gaston, Oswald, probably Jafar. Correct. Yeah, that's a lot of good characters within the first 6 months. That's the key to note as well. So at the end of Summer was Princess and the Frog. So within 6 months we get all those characters. Mike is around too, and we also know Sully. We've seen Sully's model in game. So I think we're going to get Jack, Mike, and Sully, Daisy, Mulan, plus another one. I don't know who though. Thinking of what they have in Speedstorm. They could have what the main dude, I can't remember his name, but they could also have that dragon. I think they'll have the main dude. Can't remember his name. And Tiana, because that Tiana is or the Princess of the Frog one. They're not saying it's a realm. They're just saying the princess is coming to the valley. So it could be very much like Glitchy. Her name's Vanellope. It could be very much like Vanellope. It doesn't indicate it's a realm. So we can probably lock that in as only being one. Eve, Rapunzel, Gaston, Oswald. Yeah, I think it's Oswald. And probably Jafar. Yep. I would say all those are pretty much a lock. I'm pretty confident we'll get Sully as well with Mike because it's a realm. Jack Skeleton is an interesting one. So I'm guessing with this update, so this big update that they're coming, we've got an expansion pack, which is basically 3 characters. We're going to get bug fixes. We're going to get Jack Skeleton. We're going to get Winter Star Path. Forgot about the Winter Star Path. And so we'll get more skins and stuff for that. And then we get... where was that scribble for? I put S. I don't know why I put S. I forgot the first thing I wrote down. I don't know what that was. They've shown Sully and Ralph before. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't got Ralph. That's an interesting one. Maybe they just didn't go down that route. Cool. So this is interesting.
So we decided to build one that is fast-paced, strategic, and very accessible for anyone to play.
So I reckon you're going to be playing against the AI originally, and I think this will be incorporated multiplayer eventually. It is part of the expansion pack, so you probably will need the expansion pack to play it. But oh, look at this. Look, this is actually a little bit interesting. There are 2 characters at the top that we do not have in the Valley. Well, 3. 3 characters at the top that we don't have in the Valley. So they have models for them. Now, in the spoiler code, they did, well, some people have found them, but interesting that we don't have those characters in the game. I wonder why, unless they're coming. Because if you look at this, those 2 characters will obviously be added to the Beauty and Beast realm, but I think that's the dude from Tangled, if memory serves me right, and we don't have a Tangled realm. Interesting. So the game isn't really chess. It's basically you have to collect all more coins than your opponent.
Is there anything else we can expect in Disney Dreamlight Valley: A Rift in Time?
One thing that we always try to do is deepen the sandbox, and to do that, well, we decided to bring to player a whole new exciting world that they're going to be able to explore.
I'll see if I can. Where's the map? Where's the? I don't know where.
To gather and even new critters and things to discover.
And since there's a lot more to get, efficiency is key. So we're introducing ancient machines.
The ancient machines is an interesting one. So this will be cool, but I don't know how do they work. This would be the interesting thing. Do you have to like activate them and then they kind of stay online for a certain amount of time?
Part of the expansion.
And if you notice how it's kind of working at the moment, it's only kind of. Oh no, it's doing all of them. It's slowly doing all of them. Okay. They are finished, and for some reason they don't want to release it all at once. Oh, no, it's just like any trailer, right? They just show off the bits that are working to make it seem good. It's just the nature of game. Like they're not going to show you something that's broken, and they're kind of trying to sell you something as well at the same time. So.
What's really exciting about these ancient machines is not only that you can be more efficient, but you're gonna. So, this is inside a house clearly. To do that as well.
So how does this work? All right, level 3. Now let's dissect this a little bit. Level 3. That's I don't know what that means. Level 3. So there must be several different tiers or levels to the particular thing. Based off this. So if you look at here, you're going to be able to click cook, I'm guessing. And it looks like you only can make the maximum of 30, but that could be depending on the level. It could be 10 for every level, something like that. So you'll probably cook, so you'll probably select whatever meal you want. And then you select the ingredients. And then probably in the bottom left when it pops up. I'll see if it doesn't pop up here.
In the original village of Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah. All in all, we've put a
See how much, yeah. What's that? What's the coins? Well, what are those? Please don't tell me there's another currency in the game. Add 25. What does that mean?
Hope that player will enjoy.
What's those gems though? I don't recognize them. I don't recognize those gems. Is that a new resource? I don't think it's a new resource. It feels something weird. Maybe how many star meals? Maybe 3 auto. That's a good point. But it's a bit of coincidence you only can make 30. And it's level 3. So a lot of the time it could be just like maybe 10 every level. So the higher the level, the more you can put it on.
We've put a lot of ourselves in this game and we really hope that player will enjoy it as much as we do.
And they said ancient machines implies there's more than 2, so. What in the hello I'm looking at? We're looking at the showcase that just took place for Dreamlight Valley. So we're dissecting it a little bit. So we've learnt the new star path. We've learned a lot of things here. I'll see if I can go back to... Can I go back to the Star Path? So we're gonna... Okay, so what we know. We're going to get Jack's skeleton on the 5th of December. So, that is something we know. We're going to get Jack's skeleton. We're going to get him at a good height too. He's not going to be shrunk down to our height. He's actually going to be a decent tool height. Maybe that was the new gem that was accidentally in our crafting. Possibly. Either way, it's something that definitely stuck out. We're going to do, looks like a winter theme star path, which it looks like it's going to be a little bit tiered towards winter princesses, which looks like Beauty and the Beast got a new costume. So that's good. I want Ariel to have her more stuff. We are going to get multiplayer. That's right. I wanted to write it down. We're going to get multiplayer on the 5th of December too. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We can trade items. We can go to each other's stores. So that's exciting too. What else have we got? We're going to get pre-cosmetic items on the 5th. So we got 5th. We've got to get all these stuff for people that already have the game. So that's another win. I don't remember what it's called, but I remember one pathing the stuff. Oh, I think it was like called Alexanderite or something like that. Something like that. Yeah, I think you think. Oh yeah, you're right, Zogs. Yeah, Alexanderite. They removed it from the game though. They changed it. So that's exciting. And he did say this is the start of multiplayer. I really hope they do some kind of club or guild thing. I think this could open the doors for that. And I think doing this multiplayer, I think it's actually rather clever. They give the basics first, get that stable, get that working, and then add to it instead of doing too much up front. So yeah, give it time. So if we look at the so we look at the content of the free. Keep in mind, free content roadmap. So everyone gets this regardless of the expansion pack. Dave's Cult 1.0. Yes, it will be called the anti-mini cult. So on the 5th of December, we will get the content drop. So we're going to get multiplayer. We're going to get the expansion pack. We're going to get Jack Skeleton, and we're going to get the winter star path and a whole bunch of bug fixes. So because as they said, pretty much this is going to be the biggest bug fix they've ever done for when they get out of early access. In late winter, so we're guessing around about February, we're going to get the Monsters Inc. Realm, which showing we get Mike Wazowski or whatever, however you pronounce his name, but I'm suspecting we also get Sully, because you normally don't just get one character, you get two. So I think we're going to get Sully. We already know Sully's models in the game because we saw that way back when Dreamlight Valley launched like a year ago. So we're going to get those two characters. Early spring, so what are we talking about? So that's what, February? I was thinking March. I'll say early April. I'll say really early April. We'll get a new villager into the valley, and based off that, our theory is Daisy. Says a vibrant new villager enters the valley. Wazowski. Yeah, Wazowski. Mike Wazowski. Yeah, I think we're going to get Daisy finally. And you have to, right? At this point, come on. I mean, you've got the damn boat named after her. So yeah, we're going to get Daisy, say early April. The next one, late spring 2024. So April, May, I reckon the end of June. Oh, what was that? So February, March, April, May. So the end of May would be late June, late spring. So maybe the end of May. As long as they keep to their timeline, we're going to get around like this you don't find around like every dynasty. Looking at the flowers, we've worked out it's Mulan. So we're probably going to get two characters there, Mulan and probably another character from that movie. So we're going to get Mulan there, and then we get Princess and the Frog sometime in this summer. Bringing new color delights, which is a very odd one to say, because didn't the whole movie was just about some kind of chef thing. I haven't actually seen it, so I don't know. So that's what we know there. We will skip along. So we know the 3 characters we're going to get, because we know that in the splash phase. That's Gaston, Gaston, Eve, and Rapunzel. We do know the realm. I wish I could find the map. I don't know where they showed. They showed the map at one time, didn't they? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. This is the map. So this is kind of confirming that with the new expansion pack, it's going to be separate from Dreamlight Valley. So you're not going to be able to combine the biomes. The 3 biomes are going to be a separate entity. So same with what people tell me is not Exile Island, like DLC Island or something like that. I'm trying to find a good map where it kind of... Can I wind back? Oh, I'm trying to get a really good... There we go. I mean, that's the only best we've got here. This is what we can see. So we've got Jafar's thing right at the top. So you got this little section here, and then you got there. It is quite big of a map, though. So you got, I mean, there's a lot of barriers, though, that seem a bit artificial that you can't remove. So you're not going to have wide open spaces, it looks like. You're going to have a good amount of spaces here and there within the biomes. But I don't think you're going to get big, wide open spaces. So it is rather interesting. You got this little section over here, too. It's like this little add-on section. And up here as well. So that's quite interesting. This map is you can't always trust it. But there's definitely a lot of things going on here. This is definitely small. I don't know why they always make the beach area a bit smaller than anywhere else, but yeah, who knows? I like it. This got like little natural kind of sections though on each one. The art looks amazing. They've really done a good job. There we go. We'll pause it there. So yeah, you got big open sections here. These natural barriers, I think, will be rather annoying. I wish you could just have a blank open canvas, you know? But yeah, we'll make it work. We always do. And over here as well. And I look at the fishing spots as well. It's quite interesting. So we've got fishing spots here. We have fishing spots, but here it looks like we don't have actually any fishing spots except for here. So the question is, will we get new fish for this particular biome? Because we normally get new fish for every biome or something like that. It's quite interesting they're not having anything. And kind of like, yeah. Interesting. So we've got some good fishing spots here. So it comes with its own object count. So let me go.
That's new land. And of course, it comes with its own new object count, so you don't have to worry about that.
Alright, so yeah, it is its own individual entity. I'm a bit disappointed by that. Like, I just want one big belly, but I get the restrictions. There's only so much you can do, but I don't know. That bummed me out a little bit. You know, there's a little boat up there. What's up with the boat? Because it won't be Gaston, right? It won't be Eve. It won't be Rapunzel. Oh. Wait. What does that boat look like? I've just tried to see whether Oswald the Rabbit had a boat. And I don't know if he ever had a boat, but I'm trying to look for it. Oswald the Rabbit, let's go steamboat. No, I don't know. It doesn't look like he ever did. How about Mickey Mouse Steamboat? I mean, it could be Steamboat Willie, but I don't know about that. Interesting. So I'm looking up some things like here. That's got the two things on the back there. So you know it's got one tall, one short, one tall, one short. And it's got that flag as well. So here, that's a better shot at it. And it's got a little crane at the back as well. That's interesting. I mean, it doesn't have the steamboat wheel thing, but I mean, that can easily be changed. I'm starting to think that maybe it could be, you know, black and white Mickey, but Oswald the Lucky Rabbit on a boat. I mean, does Oswald the Lucky Rabbit ever been on a boat before? I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. Well, nothing obvious. No, most of it's a Steamboat Mickey. Oh, actually, let's go back there. Let's go back there. See, this is starting to look more and more like the Steamboat one. I don't think there's any better shots at it, right? Might be getting some water slides for theme parks, though. What makes you think that? Do I have the day off today? No, I don't. Sadly, I do not. But I am working from home because I hurt my back. I mean, luckily this was on at the same time, so. Alright, what else? Do we have anything else we can dissect here?
They're gonna...
the boat is from Typhoon Lagoon. Let me type that. Typhoon Lagoon. Alright. Okay. Okay. How about where is the boat in Typhoon Lagoon from? I see. This is what you're... okay. So this is what it is. There we go. So it's a question isn't modeled after anything, but look, yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely, that's a direct one of it. The Miss Tilly. Well, that bummed me out a little bit then. No, I thought I had something. I thought I had something.
Tool that has been lost in time for a while.
Oh well. So I think we've dissected this quite well at the moment. I'm not seeing anything else that we may have missed. No, snakes is definitely one of the pets. Oh, there's a dragonfly. There's a dragonfly there. So like we're getting, you know, strawberries with new foraging stuff. Things that we kind of expected, you know. Just that, like with a new biome, you get them as well. And so you can use the tool. So there's Eve there, but I think this is in the jungle still. So they made it clear you can move the characters between the two. Which I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to like dedicate the Eternity Isle to one particular theme. It's just a question of which theme I dedicate it to. I'm probably going to go 2D Disney. All my 2D Disney characters I probably move there. And yeah, we've got the board game again. I'm so glad Eve's getting into the game though. I think that's really cool. A bit. I don't like it how they kind of locked behind a paywall. For Eve, I think Eve. I mean, Gaston makes sense. Rapunzel probably not because it was in the original. Well, her house was in the original Splash page. So I think, I mean, his house, there's an argument about that one. So, I mean, they're all characters that we have been promised in the game for a while. So, so yeah, she's been living in the jungle biome for a while. Yeah, Mother Gothel. I mean, it'll be good to finally get her because I mean, she's been teased since the beginning. And yeah, I think House models all nice. We still can't move Elsa's joint, and that still bothers me. That still bothers me. Because like I like my 3D Disney, I want to keep them all in the same spot, and I can't do that because we've got so what we've got Elsa in the forest, and then we've got Mother Gothel in the swamp, and then I put the rest of them up in the desert area. Because I have to. But I might change that now. This has opened up a few options. So if you go back here, right? This is something I want to look into. So this is what I think is going to happen. You have all the abilities like your shop, your house, all that will be basically reset on Eternity Isle. So this is probably your house, that building right there. And it's going to have Scrooge's shop. And it's going to have Wally's garden. You're going to have all that stuff accessible here. Because I think those are the ones you can't move. I don't think you can move Scrooge's shop and all that stuff. And then you obviously will get people complaining the fact that if you could move them, they'll be annoyed that you have to kind of move towards every biome to check them. So there's Scrooge. I think that is Scrooge's shop on the left. It looks like Scrooge's shop. I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's got little dollar signs in the windows. Yeah, so that's Scrooge's shop. There's Scrooge there is also. So you kind of have to put Scrooge's shop in both, which is a bit. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. But do you think they're connected or two shops to check? Ooh, good question. That's a very good question. Oh no, I mean if they were connected. They would have to be like exactly the same, right? Wouldn't they? Because if you upgrade them, you get more items in the shop. So if they're not connected, how does it decide which items to show and which ones it doesn't? So if one shop is less upgraded than the other. They could not be connected. I'm not sure about that one. That's a good question though. Very good question. So that's a cool. I love that theme right there, the 50-50 one. I think that's a really you have to admit you have to give them a little bit of props with that look. It's quite clear before and after. I like that. And it's a question of when once you finish the quest, will it change the environment too? So yeah, looking through it and just kind of checking it out, seeing if there's anything that is a bit of it. We've got the chupacabras there. We've got a different colored chupacabra I don't think we've seen before. Is that kind of milky kind of cow look. And we've got a goofy stall there. Yeah, I do like it. I do like it. So yeah, those are probably the new foraging. Oh, if we go back here real quick. So I think on the one on the left is another foraging thing that we haven't seen. They look like kind of like melons or something. On the left. Not sure what that is. It's a new tree. So I'm basically gonna have to have. I don't know if you probably can't move the foraging stuff, like the trees and stuff, over to your main valley. You probably have to keep them there. So I'm probably gonna have to develop a section for the stuff I can't move, and that has to be its own kind of its little hub, like Scrooge's shop, Wally's garden, stuff that I can't get rid of, including the foraging stuff. So that's another foraging one there. Well, I don't know what those are. They look like fruit potatoes or something like that. Well, that's a cool. Look at the plant right behind it as well. I don't know if you saw it. It's some kind of bluey plant right behind it there. That's interesting. So we've got the monkey, the different colored monkey. There we go, and the snake. Those are different variants that I don't think we've seen before. That's cool. They're clearly on a path as well. So I don't know what those are. They're like some kind of coconut. Go back. Yeah, some kind of weird coconut berry thing. Interesting. And yeah, they got the strawberries, yeah. And whatever those are, which I remember they sent me, and cinnamon as well. That's another good one. Yeah, I mean the meals are alright, but after a while, you never cook them again. I mean, unless you're aiming for a particular look, you typically only ever cook them once, and they're one and done kind of deals. Iconic Disney movies, things like Enchanto. I'm surprised that there was a bit of a focus on Enchanto when the original trailer before they did the showcase was out, that Mirabel was going to have a big part of it. It wasn't very much part of this discussion as well, so I don't know whether that's the hiding that, or was that they just used a random character for the show. So what was that? Whose house is that one? It could be his house. Not sure. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright. Maybe they're used for favorite guests. Yeah, probably. They'll probably... I mean, that's... Because, I mean, obviously they can't tell the gifts to be given to anyone that hasn't got the expansion. Otherwise, it'd just be a dick move. So, it would definitely be only for them. I like it sometimes they get like super awkward and don't know what to do, and so they look off camera. And this is no offense on her. I just noticed that she does that. She looks off camera, and she's not the only one that does it. There's a few of them that do that. We were 29th in Dreamlight Valley on Twitch. Oh, nice. Top 300, yeah. I'll stop 30, yay. It's all right. There'll be a lot of buzz about this at the moment, and I'm a low guy when it comes to the streaming games, so I'm surprised to even get, that high. But yeah, it's quite interesting. A lot of people will be dissecting this as well. I'm probably not even got the best take on it, but I think that's a really cool trailer. I do recommend anyone to watch themselves. I'm going to go to the bathroom and all that, so I'm going to switch back to this. And stop that for now, and I'll put on some music, and then we'll get back to playing for a little bit, and we can talk about but yeah, thanks for everyone for popping along for that. That was a lot of fun. Senpai has two. Yeah, I know. Senpai, well, he was in the trailer. Look, let's be honest, I'm not a popular streamer, so don't worry, I don't care about all that stuff. All right, I'll be back in a sec.